Life is full of color, especially in fall. Welcome back to Road Reality. I'm John. That's my 2024 Road Glide in a very vivid blue burst color. And we're going to talk about color in today's video. So let's get on the bike and talk about it. Hope you enjoy. Well, that was a quick fall. Welcome back to Road Reality. We went from green to past peak in a heartbeat here in the mid-Atlantic. My goodness, it went quick. I see a lot more barren or naked trees. Hey, who wants a free bumper? Anybody want a free bumper? Than I do with like pretty leaves on them now. This is shenanigans. If I remember correctly, last year had like the longest fall ever. It was like 4 weeks of gradual dissension from green to dead. Anyway, did I welcome you back yet? I should welcome you back. Yeah, we're gonna go. That guy's gonna be slow. Yahoo! Woo! Feeling my Wheaties today, my friend. How are you? Leave me a comment down below with how your day is going. I want to know. I hope your day's going as well as mine. I got a couple of projects around the house done. Not that you care, but I got a project for the channel done. Yeah, that's the important one. I still have to edit it, but it's at least all recorded. And, you know, editing is like my bailiwick. It is my happy place, next to being behind bars here. By the way, question of the day in this video could have been an email. How many distractions are you okay with on the bike? Normally, I've got my coffee, I've got my fog machine, and I've got the radio going. But today, well, I also have a camera going, but that's like, I have that every time. But today, we just have the 2 cameras, no extra distractions. The radio is muted. So, I mean, I could probably turn the screen off, right? I don't know how to do it. But I'm out on a quick loop. I got the recording project done, and now it's time to have a little fun. Yes, that rhymes. I'm a poet, and I know it. Anyway, we're going to go down in here and see how much debris is on the roads. It's probably a lot. I'm already seeing quite a bit, but it's all right. We're good. We're good. It's good practice. Yeah. And I want to see what's happening over here, what's happening to... Gee whiz, I can't talk and I don't have my coffee to speed things up, but I want to ride through this little road here and see what's going on. I already see some nice oranges and a red back there and a greenish yellow here. So I'm trying to capture the fall foliage. I do it every year. It really, look, let me back up a second. I've been editing. I spent about 35 hours editing over the last 7 days. A large chunk of that was yesterday. My kids weren't home and I was like, well, wife's already mad at me. I might as well edit like 4 videos. So I got a bunch of videos edited, including a big one. The big one was the Harper's Ferry ride. That was a big editing job. That was like 3 or 4 hours. But I got it done and now life is a little bit easier, right? I got that thing off my plate. But what brings this to mind is that I love editing footage that has a lot of color in it. So in the case of fall, or in the case of spring, to a lesser extent, as things green up, fall foliage is a lot more pleasant to edit. That's just a personal note. That's just me being me. Woo. Oh, I felt the rear tire briefly disconnect from the road. Whoopsie. What are they doing over there? I'm watching the road. You watch the pond, lake, whatever it is. But it appears that because of back issues and because of some other stuff going on in life, I have missed the peak foliage from my area, which is a real shame. Because like I was saying, I really enjoy editing colorful fall foliage. That stuff just, it just tickles something in my eyeballs. Thought I was going to say something else there, didn't you? But I don't have my coffee to be as witty as normal. But hey, we got the reds. We got the reds. Reds are good. Yep, lots of colors. I love the color. You know, it's like I was talking to my buddy Dewey the other day, and he was playing around with LUTs in video editing. And a LUT is a lookup table. It is a way to take footage that was recorded in log or raw or whatever and convert it to something that's pleasing to the eye. And it's kind of, it's a lookup table. It's just, hey, this color should actually be this color, and this color should be that color. It's a whole table of that. So what you end up with is you can take footage that looks really bland and boring and make it pop. And so Dewey was playing with that. And so he was sending me some LUTs he was working on. It's pretty cool stuff. And I created one. I got one. If you watch the show Severance, I don't, but I've seen clips of it. I'm gonna convert this to that Severance LUT right now. And that's what a lookup table does. And granted, I'm not getting the most out of it because I'm using already colored footage. I mean, how else do you explain that? It's not log, it's not raw. Those are nerdy, geeky terms, but it's Rec 709 already. I can go. So what I start with is already pleasing footage, and I'm just making it look different. And that's exactly what Dewey was playing around with his LUTs. And it got me to thinking about the time that I did color grading. And I just came up with a title for this video. It's all about color. There we go. We got a title. Good. Now I got to record an intro and an outro on the Pocket 3 when I get home. Because that's how I'm doing these things. I came out on this little quick ride just to stretch my legs and the bike's legs. Now that my back is feeling better, I pinched a nerve over here somewhere. Look at these. We're getting the colors over here. Nice. So I was looking at some old footage because Dewey had a LUT that would work with the old footage when I was color grading. And I think everything looked like it was a Matrix reject. It was just too green. And that was not as pleasing as it could be. So this winter, I might actually go back and recolor grade my VAM 23 footage. The other stuff, what does it really matter? But that footage could really use a little bit of tweaking. That was cool. We got to see that really bright red tree. I love it. And you know, it's funny. This all gets me to thinking, maybe this is why I gravitate towards colorful motorcycles. Like, sure, my Street Glide Special was not exactly the world's most vibrant color. It was interesting, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't very vibrant. This, this Blue Burst is freaking vibrant. Now, my truck is gray because there were 12 Denali's in like a 100-mile radius of me, and there was like one light blue one that I wasn't too keen on, and the rest were black. And the silver one that I bought, whatever. Plus, I realized a long time ago that for my four-wheeled conveyance, it pays to just be silver because it hides a lot of dirt. And I ain't got time to wash that thing. I'm too busy riding or washing my road glide. But back to colors in videos. I want to know from you, if you own a GoPro or any kind of camera, if you tweak the color settings on it, do you do that? Is it something that you're keen on? Or is it like, nope, I just run it straight out of the box? Because, as you've seen from my videos, I don't play with the basic settings. I don't use the basic settings, I should say. I use the pro level GoPro stuff, whatever, it's just more advanced. They only say pro because they want you to feel like you're really somebody, when in all actuality, I'm just a jackass out on his Harley playing with cameras all the time. But I digress. Do you leave it in the out-of-the-box color settings or do you tweak it? Because I'll be honest with you, when I first started out, it was all out-of-the-box settings. I didn't tweak anything. And then I started tweaking things and I found what I like. And I think it looks good. I think it looks natural. I don't want to be oversaturated. And I don't want to be undersaturated. And I just want to be regular saturation, right? The guy behind me is like, what is this guy doing? Using the force to control the weather? I am, good sir, I am. I'm using the force. The force is strong with this one. I'm building the Lego Death Star right now, so it's kind of on my brain. And yeah, anyway. Now, that's a Lego with very little color because it's mostly gray and black. Although the pieces underneath of it are not. So anyway, that's a side note that nobody gave a crap about but me. me. So there I was, minding my own business, riding along on my Harley, when I decided to talk about color. I hope you enjoyed this little discussion. I look forward to your comments below. I want to thank you for watching as I try to overcook this corner a little bit. For my skill level, I know there's people out there that can do twice as good as me on a motorbike. Whatever. You do you, boo. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate your time. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss anything. And don't forget to go check out this video next. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's playing with the color settings on your GoPro. Bye! I'm an idiot, but this is fun.